operational whatever of the Source Forge by rearranging all the monoliths. Monoliths, not monoliths. All the essentially like stones that control different aspects. So implications that the Source Forge was sentient, which is an interesting idea. Why does this something look like it came out of the Juggernaut from 1 for some reason? Some kind of squishy part from inside of the Juggernaut. Interesting. Obsolete humans. Do not confuse him with facts, Maya. Avalon cannot handle that. And this is like an interesting thing where Avalon does not consider himself to be human. I mean, fair point to him that humans don't consider adepts to be human either, so it's kind of like a thing there. But whereas like Ling has learned to deal with that kind of prejudice coming from the other side. I don't know if I think Lang never has like thought of humans as lesser species than him. Avalon's gone like the entire different direction and is like reciprocating the discrimination and up to a point of like wiping out all humanity. Well, they call them mystics in this world. This game world. And I think in Legaia 1 they called people that could use Raseru adepts. Which is a whole different thing. That the whole idea of Seru and Raseru and all that doesn't exist in Legaia 2. It's not, like, Legaia 2 does not have any relation to Legaia 1 at all. As far as I've been able to tell. Which is kind of disappointing. And probably why this game didn't really hit the same way that 1 did for many people. Because it felt like this whole mystic thing was a version of the Raseru and Raseru powers that they would give to a human when they combined, they merged. Without doing that again, kind of thing, you know? It's like Raseru light kind of stuff. One of the biggest review points I have about this game is that they improved the battle system. The battle mechanics in this game are better than Legaia 1. But everything else about this game is worse than Legaia 1. Not bad, like for a game in general, but it's just worse than Legaia 1. Well, except for the graphics. This is a PS2 game. Legaia 1 was PS1. The story is not as good. The underpinnings of why the story is happening aren't as good. Make less sense. It's more like a traditional JRPG kind of story, as opposed to something a little bit more unique, like what Legaia 1's was. Hell, probably about 20 to 30% of the music in this game is from Legaia 1. The menu music is Legaia 1's, main menu music is Legaia 1's title screen music. There's some other tracks in here too from Legaia 1. Which is at the very beginning of the game, when you hear that, it's kind of mis-marketing or false advertising in a way, because you hear that and you think, oh, cool. It's going to have some relation to the first game. It's got the same music, but it doesn't. It's like the only commonality between the two is the music. I think that's part of why I never really could get into this game so much. I've been trying to beat this game for 20 friggin' years. And like this sequence is showing they are really kind of chatty with the dialogue. Like they've gone over all this stuff before at other points in the game, and they've run into Avalon and kind of tried to make these arguments to him. Yeah, he has this. He has the Forge's power. Oh god, here we go. Here do we go. This is interesting music. This is not your usual boss battle music. I did not heal. Okay. I see how this is going. Okay, thank god I got the first turn there. Okay, healed up now. Okay, that's not too bad. 900 damage on a hyper art. This hyper art's really just backhanding you, though, so I can't imagine anyone has something more insane. Okay, so Lang is at. We'll try and keep him up high on his AP so we can do a variable art. Let's do this. Let me start with a hyper. Then we can build back up to Skyfang. So Aine and Kazan guarded, so we can do Tidal Wave to get to 60, or to get to 50, and then we'll do Raging Warrior. For Kazan, we're gonna do Double Kick into Cannon Blast, Jawbuster, Critical Thrust. Okay. 7,000 on that wasn't too bad. I'll probably end up doing around 8,000 total. To 10,000, somewhere in that range. Okay, never mind. 15. I was way under. Estimating that. So, he's probably gonna have a crap ton of health. So even if we throw off like one of the stronger variable arts, it won't matter too much. Laverna. Wow, that thing can just straight petrify you. Interesting. And freaking horrifying at the same time, oh my god. You can just straight up petrify your characters. What the hell? That was the first... Okay. I will not question it. We definitely have a phased battle then if we already beat him. So I guess he's going to merge with his origin. So he vanished and now he's back. Okay, the battle music was actually his theme. That makes more sense. I was gonna say, it sounded like the music from the cutscene. Power creation. Well, here's the thing though. Did you reconstitute yourself to heal yourself, or did you just vanish because you died and then created yourself from nothing while you were dead? It's two different things. Kazan needs to start to believe. And back to the monologuing. I mean, you can't really get around it. You have to write some tropey stuff once in a while. I mean, if you could probably count on one hand the number of JRPGs that don't have like this whole never give up trope at the end at the final boss fight. After you get beaten once by it. I mean, no, FF6 has that kind of... The last half of Final Fantasy VI is just that. It's you building your team back together, and then, you know, essentially remoralizing... Remoralizing? What does the episode demoralize? You know, building your morale back up, and then taking on Kefka. It's like the entire last half of that game. It's that trope. But it does it in a really unique way, which is Kefka does his thing, and then it's, you know, something that no other game villain's done before or since. And then you kind of see the aftermath of that. So there are ways to do it. But you have to be willing to do really risky stuff. Listen to me, our creature so on the will of all living creatures that inhabit this world. So you're a spirit bomb. Okay. So I guess that means that the divine stones were also somewhat sentient? Or something? This is a theme that pulled out of Legaia 1. The whole idea with Genesis Tree pushing back the mist. The aura of this stone pushing back Avalon's stuff. Sharon being a pirate. The light of hope. I hope there's like a literal reference to something in their like religious lexicon, and not just like a proper noun given to the idea of something giving people hope. That wouldn't be surprised. It's like another trope. The idea of light being hope. That's like in all kinds of different media, not just games. Which not just JRPGs. But it's most prevalent in JRPGs. Fancy that, all your special powers are just gone. No, I think it literally is a proper noun for hope. Kind of thing. Very cliched, but I'll allow it. And again, this game came out in 2000. No, this game came out in 1999? 2000? When was it? When did this come out again? I know it's like early 2000s, if nothing else. Um, 2001. November 29th, 2001. So it has been a while, and back then there weren't nearly as many games that were using this kind of thing. And there were plenty that had, but it seems these days almost like pretty much every JRPG, minus a couple, have this kind of theme in it somewhere. Has an inner spirit, so we're going to use it to blow you up. And here comes the only thing that matters is actual power. And there it is. Give me a minute, because when we get into this fight, I feel it's going to take a while, so I'm going to take a quick break, and we'll continue when I get back. Let's see what kind of hell we're in for. This should be the real fight. So let's do Red Whirlwind. Shadow Split into Windblade. Then we'll do Iron Fists, Lightning Kick, Moon Splitter, Jawbuster, Critical Thrust. Okay. 8,000 damage. Okay, not too bad. Okay, so doing about 18,000 so far. Okay, now he's gonna pull a match out. Okay. Let's see how this is going. Holy Jesus. Anya's doing fine. The other two guys, oh my god. They got crunched, literally. Okay. We need to heal. Okay, so we got 12. Blue Whirlwind attack. So that'll be 28 into Disaster Master, which will be another 16, so that's 42, which is enough for Raging Warrior. I have Kazan Guard on this one. Lavernark. Chance to... oh good, it's got time again. The one with the anti-petrify. It's the one he chose to attack. Good choice. That's going to be a huge problem. A petrification. Okay, now we can do the thing. Or we could just do, their mystics, I suppose. Well, they're both at 100. Let's go and do the mystics for both. Here's a question. Do they have to be just the mystics to work, or can we do mystic with something else? We're gonna find out with that one. We'll do his mystic, and only his mystic on that. The answer is yes. Okay. Yeah, I'd be a bit broken, I think, to be able to do the mystic, which does like 100,000 damage, and then do stuff on top of that. I think I type what his input on that. Or not. So down, right, left, up, right, left, down. Down, right, left, up, right, left, down. Yep. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder why they're not working. Do I have to select them? Do I have to select them from the list? Maybe they don't work on. That'd be jacked up if they didn't work on bosses. That can't be what it is. Oh god. Okay. Interesting. Let's see. Favorable effects terminated. Huh. Well, that is very strange. Because I know they work because we've done them. I'm just wondering if they don't work on bosses or maybe just Avalon in general. Let me look at the move guide again. Maybe the input on the thing is wrong? That'd be insane if that was the case. Art list. Up, right, oh no, up, right, down, left, up, right, down. That's definitely it, yeah. AP's 100. I have no clue. Alright then, we'll do, so left, right, left, down, up, down. And then